The main feature of this pattern, the gorgeous ruching up the side on a colour so you can see it better. Isn't that gorgeous? Hi everyone, I'm Kate McCauley from Pattern Emporium. Welcome to another episode of What's in the Pattern. In these videos, I sew up a whole bunch of samples in the pattern we are just about to release so that you can see exactly what's in the pattern. And our team also sew up some samples and take some videos and some photos, and at the end of the video, I will share those with you as well. Let's take a look at the Refresh Ruched t-shirt. The main feature of this pattern, the gorgeous ruching up the side. Isn't it beautiful? Let me show you on a colour so you can see it better. Isn't that gorgeous? And you just use this drawstring to basically gather up the side seams, and then you just tie it off. So it stretches out, and then you just ruche it up to the position you want it, tie it off, and you just play around with where you've got the ruching placed. You can just move it along with your nails until you have the ruching in the position that is perfect for you. Now, if you don't want the drawstring, I've also included how to do the ruching with elastic. You will find that in the pattern hack section up the back of the tutorial. This t-shirt is trans-seasonal. It is great for all the seasons. It has 5 different sleeves. The long sleeve, the 3/4 sleeve, the short sleeve, the cap sleeve, and this gorgeously feminine flounce sleeve. For if you want to add something beautiful and feminine to your t-shirt. It features 4 different necklines: the crew neckline, the mid neckline, the low, and the V-neck. And they are all finished with this banded finish that is nice and simple. It comes in 3 different lengths. There is a cropped, which sits around the hip or just above the hip. You can ruche that up to your waist if you want to. And then there is a regular length, and then there is a long length that sits around the bottom. It is designed for 4-way stretch knit fabrics, and you'll find a list of those on the website, but basically your viscose elastanes, modal, cotton lycra, poly knits, bamboo, my favorite. And of course you get our step-by-step instructions taking you through from start to finish, and print at home, copy shop file and projector file in either black lines or coloured lines. Let's get started. Let's take a look at the tops I have sewn, and then I will show you what the team has sewn. I have used a viscose elastane for this one, and I have cut the regular length. I've multi-sized from a 6 to an 8, and I've done the 3/4 sleeve that I love and the mid neckline, and I've ruched it just below my waist. It's such an easy thing to like elevate your jeans, and that 3/4 sleeve is such a good in-between season look and feel, so that you're not hot, you're not too cold. This is the Easy Does It skirt. Isn't it beautiful? It is so soft and slinky, and I've made it in a silk, and it goes so beautifully with the ruching. Another one of my favorites, again, the Easy Does It skirt in denim. And this time I have tucked it in, but you still get that fabulous ruching detail up the side. Love it. Or out. Adorable. And just ruche it up so it feels right for you. Now, see how this one curves like this? Because I've ruched it up quite high. This is a regular, so it generally sits around here in that kind of crease. I've ruched it up higher, so there is a little bit of excess fabric there. So in the tutorial, I show you how to fix your pattern or extend your pattern if you want to cut it longer to have extra ruching, but you don't want it to sag down here. And it's just a matter of extending the pattern through here and here rather than cutting it longer along the bottom, which is what I did. And these ties, I've cut those extra long. Love this. This next one is, as you can see, the V neckline. It is banded and crosses over here at the front. I've done the short sleeve and then the regular length, and I've ruched it just above my hip, below my waist. That beautiful ruching, and you can just play around with it and ruche it to where you want the ruching. You just kind of play around with it, moving it up and down with your fingernails. I don't think that's quite even, but it doesn't matter. Now this is a rayon elastane. It is very different to the first one. Rayon viscose, it's kind of the same thing. This one is super soft, so it actually feels bigger on the body. So if you have a super soft viscose or rayon, just be aware of the neckline you're doing. So you probably, if it is really, really soft and stretchy and low resilience, then you probably wouldn't want to do the low neckline because it does sit low and wide. Do the mid neckline, like when you're unsure, do the mid neckline because it is a really good in-between neckline. And this is going to go with so many things. I've just paired it back with some ready-to-wear trackies and such an easy spring summer look with the Easy Does It skirt. This one's in linen. Love that ruching. Isn't that gorgeous? And the short sleeve, it's not tight. It's just like an easy, and the cap sleeve is just a little bit shorter. And again, it's not designed to hug your arm. It's just a little bit of looseness. Teamed back with the turning point skirt. Love that. I've just made this one in a wool. Nice for work. Tilt it onto the side. Or as designed, round at the sides. And you can just play around with what length would suit the outfit that you're wearing, the length of your ruching. And when it gets here, I'm ready for summer. Looks adorable with the getaways. How is this one for a dopamine rush? It's out there. So this is the regular length, worn down at the regular length. Fabulous. And then this is the flounce sleeve. Isn't it pretty? I could imagine that in a lace actually. If you did a lace and you wore a cami underneath and then just a plain neckline and then that gorgeous lace sleeve, that could be really adorable, really beautiful. Like same color on color. So if you made like a black lace, stretch lace top and then black cami, or even a flesh tone cami would look amazing. And then some black, say, palazzos or heartlight. Gorgeous, really gorgeous with this beautiful, this is a full circle. So covers the arm, but so pretty and feminine. And then this is the crew neckline. There we go. And you just, of course, ruche it up to the height that suits your outfit. It's so easy to just play around with it. And this one is a poly knit. It's just a really easy, slinky kind of ITY, very stretchy. Let's try it with some different bottoms. Oh yes, fabulous with the palazzos. These are a stretch crepe, so they're nice and light, but they're really full and just easy to wear. They come all the way up to my waist, so I can pull it down or up. You could even tuck it in. I actually like that. That would actually look great. Let's pull it up higher, ruche that up. Get that fabric away from the bottom. There we go. So that there's more ruching up the top. I'll tie them again later. That's Chloe. She's a barker. Love. This is like an easy going out outfit, don't you think? I love it. This is a bamboo elastane, and it is the long sleeve and the crew neckline. And this one I have cut at the cropped length. So it is designed to be sitting above my hip bones. This is the free spirit skirt with the split up the front, gathering at the waist, just really light gathering. It's a really lovely skirt. Loving this gorgeous colour. Really easy, just this lovely banded neckline, and it's nice and soft. And back with my favourite jeans. Loving this. It's just so easy to wear and functional, but with detail. You can just play around with where you want that to sit. It's just gorgeous. Let's take a look at what the team have sewn. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the group.